righty. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. on television on ESPN right here on Xtra 1360. It's going to be Central Michigan, San Diego State. Aztecs are favored in this by more than a field goal. It is the New Mexico Bowl. It is the final game for the graduating class, and anybody with professional aspirations for the Aztecs and for Central Michigan. And one of those players here locally is a name that you all know. He's Kyahva Tezino, who will be playing in his final game as an Aztec in the New Mexico Bowl. Aztecs finished their season 9-3. Of course, this would get them to that 10-win plateau, which I'm sure Rocky Long is talking to him about all week long. They depart tomorrow. Kyahva joins us right now. Kyahva, Darren Smith, good to chat with you.
Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. How you feeling this week? Tell us about, we don't often think about football players under Rocky Long, as emotional creatures, but how you feeling this week just emotionally, knowing that, the end of the road for you, at least in the red and black, is Saturday at 11 a.m.?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm just trying to soak all of it in, create so many memories that I can last me for a lifetime in this short period of time. But I'm just happy. I had such a great career here and met so many wonderful people here at the school and just the university. I just can't take anything for granted here. I just love this place. I'm always be Aztec for life and I always come back. So it's kind of a bittersweet moment for me.
How did the reality of your career, how did it match your own personal expectations? In other words, Kyahva, when you arrived and committed to San Diego State, what were you thinking? And now that you have at least a chance to look back a little bit before you focus in on Central Michigan, how did the experience match up with what you thought it would be?
It matched up exactly how I thought. I was coming in as a freshman. I thought college was. I wanted to be obviously every freshman coming in, you want to be a true freshman All-American. But I had to take a different route. I had to red shirt. I had to sit down, and it really was a test for me. So I had to sit down, and I became a humble person by doing that. And it just showed me that that I'm not I gotta care for others, and not just think for myself, but think for others. So that right there really taught me a lot. And then when I got my opportunity, I just took it and ran with it. So it was just a great experience. Having a red shirt and be able to just go through that experience, go through so many ups and downs here, and then finally end at the top. And so I just can't ask for so much more. It's just a great opportunity for me.
Kyahva Tezino joining us on Xtra 1360. Do you remember a time where San Diego State football wasn't going to bowl games every single year? And I don't ask that to be funny, but I've worked here long enough to remember those days. Kyahva, do you remember San Diego State that they didn't go to bowl games like this on a regular basis? Do you remember that?
I don't remember it as far as me, actually being there. But I remember Coach Long always saying, a couple years ago back, it took a lot of hard work for us now to be making bowl games. Because I got to San Diego State in 2015, and from 2015 on to now, we've been to a bowl game. So it's just been a blessing. Hopefully, the guys that's here, juniors, underclassmen, can keep it going and continue to go to bowl games.
Right, because how old are you? What are you, 21, 22?
Yeah, I'm 22.
22. So you were 12 years old the last time San Diego State didn't go to a bowl game. Maybe even, I don't even know that my math is right about that. You might have been an 11-year-old the last time San Diego State didn't go to a bowl game. And again, for those of us that have been around, for you guys to continue that tradition of going every single year, even if people might look down their noses at whatever, I would think that that's pretty important inside of the locker room.
No, that's very important. That's just kind of an expectation we have, to at least make it to a bowl game. We've been to so many, and to not make it to one, it just go feel like something isn't right. So hopefully these underclassmen can keep it going. I know they will, because just the personality we have here and the kind of grit we have. So I know they will. So I just expect them to keep going and reach higher heights than we did this year.
Kyahva Tezino joining us on Xtra 1360. What has Rocky Long meant to you? You'll be a professional next year, but what has he meant to you in your football career, and what has he meant to you personally?
Coach Long in my football career has meant a lot. As you guys can see, he calls all the right defense. He put me in the perfect position to play the linebacker position, his defense. So, I couldn't ask for a better defensive coach, a better, person off the field, because, Coach Long is always going to keep it, straightforward, which he's never going to say anything that just makes you feel good. He's going to tell you the truth always. So, Coach Long has always just kept it strictly straight ahead with me, and that's one thing I always liked about Coach Long. So, me and Coach Long's relationship will forever and always be, be closer than ever, and I'll forever always thank him for putting me in this position that he had me today to potentially become a professional at this game. So I'm just blessed to have him, and I just can't thank him enough for the opportunity he gave me.
I think I know the answer to this, but I'll ask it anyway. Did you spend any time at all considering not playing in this bowl game, considering that you'll likely be a professional football player next year?
No, I didn't consider it at all. I'm playing in the bowl game no matter what, and that's just something that I feel like San Diego State has, like with the team wise and how we're built and like how we're taught here. It's just like, we're not no kind of selfish guys. We're always gonna look after our teammates, look after our brothers, and I couldn't let my brothers go on the last ride without me. So, I'm sure they wouldn't want it going the other way either. So, I'm just so happy that I'm going to go on this last journey with them, and hopefully we can come out with a win in New Mexico.
Apologies, Kyahva. You've been an all Mountain West first team player here, national recognition as well. But we know the last couple of years in the bowl games, at the Armed Forces Bowl 2 years ago, the Frisco Bowl last year, which I'm sure you would like to forget. But I'm here to just remind you. How would you like to get that taste? How much do you want to get that out of your mouth here with the New Mexico Bowl coming up on Saturday?
We just can't wait. We're so excited. We're so pumped because we like you said, we got that taste in our mouth from last year at a bowl game, and it wasn't a good feeling at all. So we just can't wait to be able to go in this bowl game and just go in there and just dominate. I mean, we're looking forward to the bowl game. We're so happy to be in the bowl game. We're more focused on the game than the events for some reason. I don't know. It's just probably the team wise. It's probably because of last year how we felt, but I feel like in the locker room we're more focused on the game, just playing the game than actually going out there to have fun. So that's a good sign. So hopefully we can come out and get the win.
Yeah, what do they got for you at Albuquerque? You have any idea? I mean, what's the schedule of events for you guys?
I'm not sure, but I know they're going to have some chili out there for us.
That's a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, good. Because, I mean, it still is fine. And they probably get a decent swag bag, I would think, coming out of this game as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. What do you got on Central Michigan? You watch the Chippewas play on a regular basis?
Yes, I watch them a lot. I mean, they're absolutely a good team. They went to their conference championship, so any team who makes their conference championship is obviously a good team, and you got to respect what they do. So I mean, for a team who puts up 31 points a game, that's not just them not being good. That's them actually having like a good foundation and a good system that they run. So on the defensive side of our perspective, we got our work cut out for us, but I mean, we're up for the challenge, and we just can't wait to see what happens.
Well, 11 a.m., people can listen to it right here on Xtra 1360. The game will be on ESPN. This is the time of the year where you'll flip on a lot of these different channels and you'll see bowl games on. You'll have a lot of eyeballs. People love getting into the bowls. I know people make fun of them all the time, but there are a lot of eyeballs on these games. Kyahva, we congratulate you on your career. All the best this weekend in the New Mexico Bowl against Central Michigan, and we thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
You got it. Kyahva Tezino, San Diego State linebacker.